we said that in any case we can estimate the soil loss ton per acre per year by multiplication of number of factor RK, ALS, CP. We have already explained that this R means the rainfall factor, K is the soil erodibility factor, L is the length factor, S is the steepness factor or slope factor that we call it, and the C is the vegetation factor, and P is the mechanical soil erosion control factor. So having said this, we were discussing about how to use this. So I have already explained, this is in the class last, I was just talking about, how to actually determine the different rainfall factor. This is, we have already explained K is, determination of K is explained, determination of K is explained. I have told you, I'll again come back to that anyway, but before that we start into, so the R, determination, value of R. I said that, in most cases we use the iso-erodents that we use. With this iso-erodents, they have a large table. So, herein we will just try to bring this, in a smaller values, like in cases like India, the type, I said the type and value of R. Say type, the type is intensity and duration of rainfall in a geographical area, intensity and duration of rainfall in a geographical area, and the second one is, this one is rainfall factor. The rainfall factor. The rainfall factor here, the one we generally explain here is this, to start with, say between, say the higher values that 600, so say 625, so 625 to 600. I'm sorry, let me put it here. 625 okay, 600 to 625. Here, this one is, try to understand this, high intensity, very high intensity, and long duration. Very high intensity and long duration rainfall areas. The factor that we use is, the rainfall factor is about 600 to 625. Then it comes to, say, very high intensity and medium duration. The value we should be working on is between I'll say 600 to 525. Okay, Similarly, so as you can further go on, very high intensity and say medium duration, this is, then you can see high intensity and long duration. High intensity and long duration. High intensity and long duration. We find these values to be, the values would be about between 525, so okay, here okay, 525 to we have about 450, right? So this is, then comes is medium high, medium intensity and medium duration. Medium intensity and medium duration, the value would be between, say, this one is 450 to about, say, 400. You see, not